Old school, new school, need to learn that.
Welcome back to Old School, New School.
I'm sincere.
I'm Sport Brooklyn.
I flipped it.
Yeah. I mean, we need to flip some shit today.
Well, I was supposed to say like new school, and you were supposed to say old school. So you took mine.
I took yours. All right, well, we improvise.
I got up in there.
Yeah. Old school.
New school.
Okay, there we go.
You in your bag, so you probably ready to get your shit off.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit too emotional to these things. I don't want to. You know what I mean?
You think you're too emotional?
I've been too emotional, and I think I need time to reflect, to think.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like before I just go.
Dump it. Sometimes we need to offload. Sometimes we need to offload, and there's nothing wrong with going back and recanting or re-explaining, some of the things we said or felt.
Yeah.
I think sometimes in the moments of frustration, we get some of the truest forms of thought.
Yeah, the rawness.
Sometimes it's a little too raw when we add a little extra.
Yeah.
But it's just channeling it.
And it's needed.
Yeah, it's most definitely needed for self-preservation as well.
Yeah.
We can go, I don't want to say crazy, but it could be difficult to manage and handle some of the stuff. And it's a lot going on.
A lot going on, man.
It's a lot going on. This weekend we went to the protests.
Yeah. March for Stolen Lives and Looted Dreams.
Yes, most definitely. And it ended at Washington Square Park.
Yeah.
Had some speakers there and some people, and the energy of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we got to go.
We was trying to get out to one of them, and I'm glad that we chose that one, like you said.
Yes,
that one was very like the energy. I'm pretty sure all of the other ones had the same type of energy, but I think for us, like it was right.
It was right, and I think the time frame in which we went.
Mm-hmm.
Was perfect for us as individuals, as people.
Yeah, black men.
You know what I'm saying? Of how we were feeling and how we were thinking at the time. We still had to decipher some of our thought processes and the things that were going on in our lives.
Yeah.
So it most definitely was perfect.
I think in pockets, man.
Yeah. I'm it's bothering me.
Crazy right now.
But what's some of the energies that you felt?
I just felt unity. I just felt it. I'm still trying to embrace white people's energy towards us. Like, I'm still trying to embrace that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just, it's kind of hard to, like, I appreciate it, but like you said, in the car on the way there, like, you kind of see how much they weren't regarding you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before, so now it's just like, okay, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't feel nothing negative out there. I felt like we were all together. I felt like they was really supporting us. They was really, you know what I'm saying, for the cause. But, of course, being from the South and dealing with racism along with the police brutality, it's like, okay, I'm not sure if they genuine about it or not genuine about it, but I fuck with it because I know, like, it's 2020 right now. Yeah. A whole different era, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A whole different generation. So that was just it for me. How about you, brother?
The whole thing was empowering. Seeing all likes of people, seeing the signs, seeing the energy, seeing like minds and energies. Was everybody in that crowd genuine? We and the world may never know. There's probably one or two or 20 or 100 people who probably had some type of motive or hidden agenda
or just because it was trendy
or whatever. Even if it was trendy, but I'd rather you on this trendy bus than some stupid shit like 6ix9ine or something like that. Like the numbers mean a lot during this war.
Yeah,
it means a lot during this war, and
I did.
weeding out those that don't belong or those who is too much energy. All right, you on this bus, and this bus is in this direction.
Yeah.
If you get on this bus, then we tallying you up on this count. You on our count.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I did.
You on our count, and I think that's one of the beautiful things that I saw, that the count. You know what I'm saying? The amount of people that we passed, again, of all likes. It was beautiful, and it was a reflective time as well for like I believe for individuals, or
Yeah,
at least for me, and I probably could speak for you as well.
for sure.
It was most definitely a reflective moment, to gather your thoughts and how you personally feel about what's going on in your place and our place as black men, in America, or in this world, because it's not just an American problem. We speak highly about the problem in America because we are here,
Yeah,
but
it's
as we
everywhere.
can tell, it's a global issue.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
everywhere.
saying? This is a global issue, and all kind of corporations and everyone now is
Giving out statements.
giving out statements, and that too, again, like we just was discussing. I just shared with the brother I put on the fire stick, and I saw the statement with Amazon saying they stand with the black community, and that stuff like that, especially with brands and companies, create a question or a certain level of authenticity we wonder on.
Yeah,
But like I was telling my brother here, I'll take it. I'll take your stance, even if it's just for my dollar right now. Even though it's
True.
just for my dollar, I'll take that stance, because the more allies, the more numbers, the more people we have, it could push our agenda, it could push our
Further.
demand further, because it's not like, okay, it's only 3 of y'all. All right,
Yeah.
it's not a problem. Nobody says nothing, so to see companies and brands make
Speaking
that
out.
stance and speak up,
Yeah,
I'll take it. Is it business? Chances are it is business. They
politics
do
as
not
usual.
want to lose the black dollar. We spend more
Than
money
any other
that
race.
we don't even have.
Yeah,
We
fact.
spend more money than any other generation, race, background, class of level, whatever
Yeah.
you want to
We
pick.
out here.
We spend with the
We
power.
really be copping them things.
The power, yeah, and copping a whole bunch of wrong things too, But the power of the black dollar, it shows in that, and I think that's one of the biggest things that we have to start getting in our mind for our own is the economics, because we know that the power of a dollar pushes agendas, even has a balance of certain levels of respect.
Yeah,
And that's one thing that the black culture, we've always been labeled or looked upon as a customer,
never the owner.
never an owner, never a founder, never the creator, never of the business stance, just the
Never.
customer, and we have to get out of that mentality as a customer.
Yeah,
Quickly. We're so
Because-
quick to, and if we are going to be a customer, we have to start to value the respect of our own business. Like, we argue that we want our own.
which I'm getting tired of.
We want our
because-
own. We want to do this. We want to do this, and we have to make that flourish.
Yeah,
We have to take part in that.
Yeah.
We still gotta, our brain. We've been brainwashed, and now we got to get our brain washed.
I like that. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that a
Because
lot. Yeah.
as soon as something black is associated with it, it's automatically, black business. We're unprofessional.
Yeah.
The quality sucks. We angry.
Is it really that, or is it our perception of what we think?
And that's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying?
How we've been painted, the way that a black man or black person is painted in the world is scary.
Very, on all levels.
It's scary. The depiction of you and I in the minds, especially of America, in the minds of America is dangerous.
Super.
Think about this.
Extremely.
Every person that got killed by a cop, what they said they feared of was their own perspective. We thought he had a gun. Automatically, they associate us with
As
the
thugs.
acts of that.
Yeah, whatever.
A gun. My life was in danger.
Which is bullshit.
It's 6 of y'all with automatic weapons.
Yeah.
Automatic weapons. The picture, how we're painted, how we're perceived in America, that been portrayed for years through slavery, through equal rights, civil rights, all those pictures of us been painted with a hate that's been passed down. It's cultural. Like there's a historic racism that America had. My dude, we came here on slave boats.
Yeah, with holes in them.
Slave boats, bro. So you mean to tell me did they think we were gonna be able to have this conversation now? There was that regard that we were nothing. We were nothing. That type of mentality gets passed down. It's cultural. Cultural. And, America has proven that she is true to her culture. She lives by her culture. And
She getting karma now.
Yeah, she is.
400 plus years of it. 401 to be
exact. And the karma's not ending here. It's not ending with this. Even if we do get convictions,
we gotta keep the same energy. Like that's why I'm not even really like the whole talk. Like we gotta keep the energy.
We do, but talking keeps that, brother.
I mean, yeah.
We have to pound. We have to do it to a point where it's like, damn, this conversation again, because we always get to that damn this conversation again, and we shut the fuck up. We stop.
Yeah.
We put our feet up and be like.
But I don't mean put your feet up. I just mean sometimes it's just like for the I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like I guess because I'm hearing it everywhere. It's on all the channels. It's everywhere. It's just like, damn. Like I'm glad that it's a conversation that the world is having.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we have allies on every side, every other race, every generation or whatever. I just need everyone, and we gotta focus on what we got right now. But I just pray that we keep the same energy because we've been doing this. We've witnessed since Trayvon, since this generation, since Trayvon.
Yeah.
And we've always marched, and we've always. We just gotta keep the same energy.
I mean, it's been since.
Emmett Till. And
it's been since we came here on the boats.
Yeah.
From Nat Turner,
King.
Going on down the line, like there's always been a certain level of revolute, protests, you name it, and then we get into the effects of what that brought. We protest. We weren't allowed on buses, and we protested. We got on buses, or we weren't allowed in schools, and we protested. We got in schools, and then we chilled, and we always fought, and then the generations after reaped the benefits of that fight.
Which is important.
Which is most definitely because that's what we fought for.
Yeah,
but
they weren't taught.
The conversation and the history of that is not translated properly as the cultures go down.
It just go.
It just goes like and I had to check myself. Like, I got my two little girls go to a school which is mixed. They could go with a white, Puerto Rican, Spanish, Asian, African. Everybody could go to that school. They don't know the culture of that when they couldn't.
Yeah.
But we get so caught up in our day to day that we don't pass this information down. So the appreciation and the fire to be like, what?
Yeah.
What? You know what I'm saying? And that's what this moment right here spoke and brought about and ignited so much in these conversations in this day and age is, the cultural pipeline and the vision and pain, struggle, fight, protest, riot. It brought the conversation back to the reality that things did not change
at all.
They got painted pretty. They got they got hushed, whispered more. But as far as the change, they just found better ways to suit it for themselves.
Yep.
And how to maneuver. And that's what we facing. And that's why this whole event of this day and age, this time right now, people across the globe,
they with us,
are setting it on fire.
They with us. They just tore down a slavery statue in the UK. Like, they with us. I fuck with action. I fuck with that. Like, yo, take that shit. We doing all type of shit. What Killer Mike said, no, I think T.I. Y'all wanna, before y'all burn the city down, get rid of some of these, take that ink out. If you want to tear some shit up, tear up some of these statues that we got in the city. Like, yo, really channel your shit on some shit that really needs to be destroyed, not just your own communities.
But now, even if you want to look at it like what you just said and basing it on the conversation that we just had, even like that information, like if they didn't tear this up, the conversation for that won't happen because a lot of these youth that are angry and frustrated, they don't know they probably don't even know what that statue means.
You're right. That's a fact.
They
But it wasn't passed down
They
like
probably
you
don't even know
said.
what that statue mean. Like,
Yeah.
who is that? Oh, it's some white guy on a horse or something. All right, cool. I'm gonna tear down this fucking Target in my hood. I'm gonna tear this shit down.
That they go to every other
They
week.
don't want to never hire no black people. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. We have this frustration, which is also cultural. We have this anger, and then we experience things as we go down the line in life, and then it's like, what do we do? Oh, man, I'm angry, and we act upon it, and it's so easy to. So even now is a great time to.
That's
explain
important
that.
too, though.
What's that?
I feel that. Like I feel them looting. I don't agree with that, but I feel that. Like we don't know how to channel our pain.
We don't.
And we want them. And I think because of the looting, it helped.
I'm not gonna.
The noise helped.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say like I'm all for riot.
That part.
I'm all
not
for
looting.
Looting, I'm not really a fan of looting.
Yeah, but rioting is important.
If it happens during the time, it's war. It's protest.
For us.
Hey,
Target dinner for us.
this is this is the damage that in the surrounding areas. It's collateral damage. This is what happens. So if looting happens along the way, all right, I'm not targeting like, hey guys, stop looting.
I
Look,
feel that.
if you looting, hey man,
It's been 2 months.
If this is your way of adding to the expression and your
so
fight,
be it.
who am I to say? Who the fuck am I? If you feel this is your way of fighting back and who am I? Is that my stance? No,
It ain't mine.
That's not really my stance.
But I've been defending them though. Like, yo, it's been 2 months of quarantine. People hurting. They unemployed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They been in the house. Especially us. Like, we already can't afford the shit.
Yeah.
So we just like, man, fuck it, bro.
And it's always happened.
Yeah. So
It's
quit
not a
coming
secret.
down.
It's not a secret. And the biggest looters are America. I mean, look, man, they stole this. Not only did they steal people, they stole this land, my dude. They stole this land. The natives got reservations of areas. Yo, they took their land. It's not a secret. It's not hearsay. It's not.
You can Google it.
This
man.
is true facts. So we're talking about. I'm going to use the word in an estate. We're talking about an estate that is known to be violent.
Yeah.
What is known to steal, rob, loot, whip, rape, kill, hang,
in
castrate,
every way possible.
You name it. This is the culture that it's been.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody acting so fucking surprised.
Cause it's on them, and some of the black people they just wasn't expecting the karma to hit this hard.
They weren't.
Period. For us to fight back and rebel.
They were not expecting
for the unity from all over the world.
All over the world
because it fucked them up.
We have been so scattered. Mm-hmm. We have been so distracted.
Not together. Not organized.
And especially with the quarantine going on, but also these officers and these people who've been taking these actions, they've been so comfortable and free to behave
the way they have. Yeah.
It's been a pattern. They've been comfortable to behave that way. So they didn't have to worry about the repercussions of anything that was going to...
Because they were protected.
They were protected. So this outbreak has shed so much light on that action as well. Because now it's like, oh shit, these motherfuckers, they standing up.
They scared.
They standing up.
They scared.
You know what I'm saying? And a whole bunch of things now are being brought up. Like even Cuomo said he want to put out that officers now, their background going to be transparent. The attorney general could proceed with charges or the case on the officers. I guess the way they're going to do the investigation. So everything that he just named that needed to take place, you knew that needed to take place.
Yeah.
You knew that.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter.
When it was just...
It didn't matter because we didn't do shit.
It wasn't
we
an
took
issue.
it.
Yeah.
All right, they taking it. Now it's like, okay, they flipping over cars. We basically said, fuck your curfew. You
Shout
name
out
it.
Jamal.
You know what I'm saying? And they making the adjustments now.
Yeah.
Because of action.
Which was needed.
Is it just protest? No. Is it just looting? No. Is it just rioting? No. Is it just posting? No. Is it just
a mixture?
Companies saying, I support the black community? No. It's all of that shit.
Come on.
It's all of that shit.
Everybody had a job to do, and they did.
Yes,
it.
it's one big puzzle piece, and for one of the first times in the existence of this world, every region of people that was represented by or loved or that held black people in regards took part.
Yeah, man. This was the biggest. This was the biggest civil rights movement in history. We made history. I'm proud of my generation, cause we, we get caught up for being not the smartest or not the, us not being hip to like how the old school was. Yeah. But we, we did something worth of course along with past generations.
Yes.
But
it all adds.
We were able to, like Ebro said, like we the fresh ones with the legs out there looting, and trying to make more noise and riding, but I'm proud of us, man, and I'm proud of black people as a whole. I want to speak to us for becoming more organized, and we still have ways to go, but for what we've done so far, for being unified and being organized somewhat, and just keeping each other lifted up and motivated, and
for the short period of time,
for the short period of time, and we're getting
so much results in a short period of time, in the height of a whole quarantine, corona going on, and it's still able to make do and affect.
Yeah.
Our power is limitless.
Proud of us, man. Proud of us.
We have a limitless generation of power that we never really channeled.
It's our DNA.
And this moment we're actually rounding up the numbers and applying the power. And I don't even want to say positive, productive.
Yeah, I like that.
It ain't about positive or negative at this point.
Whatever gets the results.
It's about productive. We've tried positive. We tried just negative. Now we just what works, and we're doing whatever it takes to work.
By any means necessary, Brother Malcolm.
One of the saddest things to hear, you just said, civil rights. If you really look at that in its whole, bro, we've been fighting for civil rights, not legal rights,
not equal rights,
not
just civil rights, bro.
Civil rights, bro. That shit is crazy. Like,
it's sad.
Just to be civil.
And we built this motherfucker.
We sure
Our
did.
ancestors built this motherfucker. Like, it's like, why do we have
sure
to?
did. We sure did. We built it, and we help and continue to fund it.
Yep. And help people get there, and help these millionaires, billionaires get their establishments structured and their oil or their whatever they're making, syrup, whatever it is. Our ancestors helped make this shit.
Yes, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definite.
You're right. You're right about that, bro.
So that's where I'm at. It does get gray, and then you have, people who don't want to associate with being black or quiet about it, and
don't understand
it, or don't want to understand it,
or research it.
And that gets frustrating too. Gets frustrating, especially when it's people that you hold in high regards, or family members. You start to see who's really there in it for you.
Yeah.
Or for that whole aim.
Yeah.
And I'm at this point where I'm like, fuck it. If you ain't with it, don't be with it. Don't be with me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Don't be around me. It's cool. Feel how you feel.
Over there.
But don't front with me. Yeah, exactly. I like that. Over there. Feel how you feel over there.
Over there, please. You know what I mean?
And
shit too real right now.
I'm starting to see a lot of conversation about the Hispanic, or I should say the Latin. I got to be careful because I know some people take certain phrases. You got to be very particular how you speak this day and age. But I would like to say the Latin community. A lot of people are coming to me and speaking to me. I'm seeing conversations about the separation of the Latin community towards the Black Lives Matter movement, or just the whole movement in the essence of being of a black background.
Yeah.
And that's even like sad. That's sad. My thing is, even if you don't associate yourself with being black or coming from Africa, which all the Caribbean islands derive from a mixture or at least a direct pipeline from Africa. Even if you don't associate with that, you are part of our culture. We are the same culture. You are not respected any higher or less than you know, like the fight we fight is the fight for all of us
together. Yeah.
And the ignorance of that, the separation of that, is just sickening to me. You know, there's a few people that I personally know that I've noticed the difference. Oh, I noticed not only the difference but the distance.
Ooh, I like that.
You know, and I'm like, okay, I see
you. And the
you.
silence.
And the silence, yeah. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. You know what I'm saying?
Over there.
It's cool. It's
there.
cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I see you.
Yeah.
You won't be seeing me no more, but I see you.
Yeah.
And it's sad because even if we are not in someone's perspective, even if they feel we're not of the same, we are of the same community.
Yes, period.
This is our community. This is the same fight. So I'm not going to sit here and argue with you that you're black or you come
color,
from African background or you of color.
You of color. You a minority. You with us.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and argue with that. If you want to be separated, I don't want you in this fight with me.
Yeah.
I don't want you in this fight with me. Pick your side and sit there.
You please, because we don't have no tolerance.
Pick your side and sit there.
There's no tolerance. You probably could have did that a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's no tolerance. This movement is on a full blown, like, we on a track. Yeah. So if you're not on it, like you said, you got to sit down somewhere.
Sit down, yeah, sit down. You know, like, sit down. You know,
and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
No ill will towards you.
Like, do what you do.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that's to the Latin community. That's to black people that don't really know or care to know.
Just
you know
don't disturb or distract shit.
Please.
I got real firm with that.
You did.
Because it just hit me. A lot of you motherfuckers
gonna come in later.
And let me because I was told I curse a lot.
You did.
I don't give a fuck, but I was told I curse a lot. So I'm gonna say this direct with her, and I want to look into the camera when I say this.
Ooh.
A lot of you, black, Hispanic, white, or whatever,
all y'all,
when you don't have the information to understand what is occurring in this day and age, and you want to apply negativity, something to distract or redirect us, shut the fuck up. That's my only curse for that segment.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Sit down, and if you don't like it, pass it. Pass it. Because I'm tired of motherfuckers always want to highlight some negative shit or pull up some negative shit. And especially when it comes from someone from our culture. And I say our culture because I'm saying black and Hispanic.
Together. Like.
Black and Hispanic. So when someone speaks from our culture and it says some dumb shit. Some stupid,
it's a reflection
dumb
on all
shit.
us.
Come on, man.
And we can't be doing that shit in public on social media. Keep it within.
Stop.
Yeah, it's not.
Stop.
It's
Please. If you don't got anything good to say,
good.
shut the fuck up.
Okay, he did it again.
I'm back at it.
Yeah, you did.
I gave them little 3 seconds.
You did, and then you
of
back
no
in
cursing, and I'm back at it.
Yes, you did.
Straight up.
So in other news, nah, but man, all we want. Damn, you went in just now. That was very good.
I see that all the time, man. I see it all the time,
I know.
and it's frustrating. Like you got something bad to say about your own.
Yeah,
There's billions of things we could say about shit going on or shit that always took
but we
place.
not on that type of
Why
time
are we
right
pointing it on us?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if he stole clothes from Gucci. I don't give a fuck about that
Or
shit.
iPhone 11.
Fuck that. Bring me one.
Yeah, Juju.
Bring me one. I'll fucking be texting the protest from a stolen iPhone.
Juju, holla at
shit
me.
like this with the fist. With the fist, like, yo, yeah, the revolution might not be televised about this stolen phone, but fuck that, man.
Yo, you hell, man.
Fuck that, man.
Juju, for real though.
Hey, yo, JoJo.
Yo, but man, all we wanted was to matter, man, and you know, and even Black Lives Mattering is the minimum.
Yeah, that was most definitely minimum. Our camera just went shut. Just hit that real quick. We're gonna close out. I'm gonna leave all this in there anyway for the people to see. Is the long conversation. Just hit it. Yep, we good. We back on the camera. We've been flowing. Continue. Close that out. Say that. Say what you were saying, my brother. We was disturbed a little bit.
Like
Finish
you said
that.
earlier about all we ever wanted was civil rights, and that's the minimum.
Yeah.
Not even equal rights. You know what I'm saying? Just civil, and it's amazing how we got voting rights but don't have civil rights.
Yeah.
Or equal rights. You know what I'm saying? So in BLM, Black Lives Matter, that's the minimum. We just want to matter.
Yes.
All lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
That is facts.
So, I don't understand why people have a problem with that. That's actually sad for us to just want the minimum. And we should be wanting the max for all the shit that we've been through. 401 years.
Yeah.
To be exact. Like, come on, man.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
come
crazy.
on. And we asking for a little, dog.
And you don't want to up a little. A little.
A little. But love our culture.
Oh, love it.
The appropriation of it. Yeah, come
exploit
on, man.
it.
Everything. Use us for sports, dance, rap. Like, come on, man. It's fashion. Like, come on, man. All we asking for is...
We built this bitch.
For free.
We built this bitch.
For free.
And if we decide to burn this bitch...
We can build it back again.
I don't think no one have the right to say shit.
Nothing.
No, I'm getting
yeah, it's
tight.
Okay. We back at it, though.
I'm about to run around the street right now.
No, this... Fuck the curfew.
Like,
8 o'clock.
It's over.
Yeah. Oh, because then it opened
ended yesterday. The curfew ended yesterday, but New York opened up today.
Yeah,
Phase one. Phase one. I was out there.
There.
Shit looked like 3 weeks ago.
That's New York, right?
I don't know what gang you
No,
repping.
that's New York.
Disclaimer.
No.
I am neutral.
When I was watching the New York Ja Rule video, everybody was like doing this.
Okay.
This is. Like that.
All right.
So I was like, okay. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
This Carolina.
No judgment.
This Carolina right here.
Yeah, confused as a motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Motherfucker look like he doing a dance. Hey,
it's the foe.
Hey, fuck out of here.
It's the foe. You know what I mean? But nah, for real, y'all. But seriously, stay black. Do your research.
Yeah.
Please, that's important. That's needed because we're not just. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry, bro.
Good, bro. Good.
For those of you that have more to say about the looting and rioting instead of the killings of innocent black men and women at the hands of police, fuck y'all, man. It's a reason why we doing this shit, man.
Yeah.
It's a reason. What if it was your people? You know what I'm saying? Like your direct connect, because some black people don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a great grandma who marched with King and was in the field. I'm pretty sure you have some people who were in the field, but we actually do our research and we're actually very pro-black when it comes to our struggle.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't really understand that because they're caught up in their circumstances and their day-to-day lives right now.
Right now, yeah.
You know, they don't understand what it's to, like, fight for something and get told those stories or do the research or read or like you did. You know, they don't understand.
Yes,
So it's like, stop, be vocal. If you're gonna be vocal about the rioting and the looting, also do the same with why we're doing it. That's my whole thing.
There you go. You said it. You said it right. You know, be informed. Take some time to learn.
Yeah.
And if you have a negative opinion, shut the fuck up.
Yo, you couldn't wait to say that shit again.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
sorry. Shut up. Nobody want to hear you.
Yeah, we really don't.
Nobody want to hear you. Nobody want to hear it. There's a movement going on. There's a fight going on.
Powerful.
There's a stance going on.
Ooh.
It's going to happen.
Period.
It's happening. And if you don't want to be with the stance, go sit down. If you don't want to be in the way, move over.
Ooh.
That's the bottom line at this point.
We gotta put Ludacris in.
I'm supposed Brooklyn.
I'm sincere. it would have been good. I'm
would've-
sincere.
And this is old school.
New school.
And we out.
Stay black. Ooh, that was you did it.
It's almost simultaneously. Like you hear "stay black," you automatically. Where we at with it? Where we at with it?